Mr. Graves, I'm Rafa, representing Kiss FM. This is such an honor. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having me on. It's an honor.
You are about to start your Latin America tour with several Brazilian cities on it, correct? What
Yes.
people can expect in terms of set list compared to your last visit?
Well, as usual, for this tour will be American Psycho, Famous Monsters, lots of material from those records. But also sprinkled in will be some surprises and some Michale Graves songs as well, some post-Misfits stuff. So it's a fast-moving set. I really try to include all the songs that, everybody wants to hear and songs that I think are relevant in time to play. I'd say there's so many songs, and there's so much music that I want to play. I could probably do 3 shows in a row and not play the same song twice.
How cool is that? And you have any idea how long the concert will be?
At least an hour and a half. We always play at least an hour and a half. If the crowd is really into it, we're having a great time. Again, there's so much music that we have. We extend. We can play 2 hours if needed. I mean, there's so much music. So sometimes they're yelling at us to get off stage.
That'd be awesome if you have 2-hour concert, by the way. And would you like to share some memories from any particular Brazilian show you have done so far?
I have this memory of being in a hotel in São Paulo, and I was on tour with Marky Ramone, which was blowing my mind, but we were hanging out with Glenn Matlock, who was coming around with us, and he's the guitar player of the Sex Pistols. And there was just so many cool, creative people, artists and musicians that were around, at that particular moment in time. And it just felt very good as a creative person, and an introvert, both of which I am. I just remember it just feeling real good.
Such a dream team, by the way.
Yeah. I'm like the Forrest Gump of music, really. I've gotten to rub elbows with, and talk to and experience so many just awesome, amazing people in rock and roll and in music. And I'm just so fortunate. I can name drop all day long.
You've got an intense schedule ahead. Like I made the count. It was like 23 shows in just 26 days across Latin America, as I studied that. And how do you physically and mentally prepare yourself for such a demanding tour?
Well, when I was young and I joined the Misfits, the pace was, we were such an intense band, and we wanted to be the most intense show, physically, as well as musically. And so from a very young age, I've trained. And so, this pace of being able to, go 4 or 5 shows is something that I'm used to. So the mental part of it is I know I can do it. The physical part of it is I know what to expect and how it's going to feel. I know how to train for it. I know how to just go down the checklist and make sure that I'm able to do it. And I'm healthy enough to be able to be successful at a schedule like this. So it's just something that I've been doing for almost 30 years. And so now it's down to a science.
Yeah. And like you need like a month to rest after these long tours.
Yes. For sure.
You're turning 50 this year, or you already did?
I already did. Yeah. I turned 50.
Cool.
So there it is. I got on a tour bus with the Misfits when I was 20. So, and I admit I'm certainly not what I used to be. I got sick a couple of years ago, and I'm just now I'm getting back to where I was. So, yeah, a lot of work, physical and mental that's put into a run like the one that I'm looking at here for South America.
Yeah, I saw some parts from your concert in Israel and in Whiskey A Go Go on February. You're in a good
Yeah.
shape, man. I have to admit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the young people out there, you know, no alcohol, no drugs. You know, you got to keep your mind, your body, and your spirit, you know, clean, and those things will certainly derail you. So yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got to be healthy.
Yeah, and though in this 2024 interview, you mentioned struggling to write and release new music due to social network cancellation, that stuff. Has everything changed from you since then? I mean, any plans of releasing new stuff?
Yeah, I certainly will have some new releases in 2026. I'm working on new music right now and recording. I'm putting something together that probably by the time I get to South America, I'll be able to talk more about. So yeah, new music, videos. I'm writing a book that should come out in 2026. I'm working on lots of things. You know, as far as new music, I didn't want to release something that was subpar. Like, you know, and if I'm going to release something, which I am, I want to be able to be proud of it. I want it to be able to really capture what I hear in my mind. I make tons of demos. I've been working these past years and just recording all these new songs that I have and these ideas just over and over and really trying them in different ways and just really producing the heck out of them. So when I do release them, it's going to be awesome.
That's such a good thing to hear. And can we expect any new material in this tour?
Yeah, you know what? We might play a new song or two. You know, something brand new that we can put out there and just kind of tease. So yeah, I mean, there's, again, like I said, there's so much material. Sometimes it's overwhelming trying to figure out, you know, what to play, because there's all the Misfits songs that everybody wants to hear.
Sure.
And then there's so much Michale Graves stuff. So, but yeah, the band knows one of the new songs and we actually recorded it. So, yeah, for sure.
Great news, man. Okay, Mr. Graves, thanks so much for your time. It was an honor.
Thank you.
Much fun.
Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.